Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now, please welcome your
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Brewers.
All right, ready to go here. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels...
Runner on the go. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010, and that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Schwarber at second. Turner on at first with nobody out. Ripped on a line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. To the plate, and he's out.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose it.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Harper scores. It's 2-0. The throw into second. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Max Kepler in now. Takes ball one off the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Bohm around third. He's safe. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Here comes Real Muto. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Jackson Chourio. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the move. There's a ball. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, nobody out. To the right side, and that one handled. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's William Contreras. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1. One gone, runner at first. Garrett Mitchell digs in now. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's all they'll get. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
On the ground, and that chance handled. On to first, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI. Top of the second, this is Bryson Stott. Peralta back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here comes the 0-1. Rudder takes off. Throw there. Safe. And he grounds one to the right side. Turang over to first in time. 1 out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And a pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 3. 1 down. Next to hit, Trey Turner. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper. A double and a run scored his first time up. Just off the inside edge.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the top of the second. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. The throw to second is offline. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. The tag out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Harper around third. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Turang. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Hoskins. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
It gets down, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. This is Bryce Turang. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And a bunt towards third. Rolls across the diamond. That ends the frame of the bunt. New inning getting started. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
JT.
Real Muto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
1 out, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Stott batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Up the middle, that's a hit. Real Muto around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Runner on at first with 1 gone, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Frelick after it. Puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
This one in the dirt.
1 and 2's the count.
In the air out towards right center. Mitchell under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Christian Yelich. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. And no one can get there. And now 2 aboard. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Outside low, ball 1. And that one is inside. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's 1 down. Two on with 1 out. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Inning over. So it's back here at American Family Field. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Trey Turner. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
So a man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Turner
2-0.
on at first. Nobody out. Turner runs. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. A 2-run shot. It's 8-1. Siggy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, number 77.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Couldn't have timed it up any better than That just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Oh.
1 and 2nd. On to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Max Kepler at the plate. Right side. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4 at the plate. Rhys Hoskins. Well struck left field. That's back there. And forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 8-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Marsh hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Now a fly ball to right center. Marsh on the move. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh on the move to the alley. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. It's now 8-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here is Brandon Marsh. 0 for 2 in this one. Grounder might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Yelich. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. William Contreras will hit next. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. So they're at the corners now. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run across. Now a long throw home.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Turner with the throw to first, and now 2 gone. Out to short, Turner. Whips it to first on the run. Got him! Nice play. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to Hoskins. Schwarber out of the play. Trey Turner now 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First offering. Runner goes.
Back.
Strike in there. Throw to
Go,
second.
he's
Save.
safe.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
Now
You'll often hear the
third
phrase
base,
short to it,
Alex.
long through it,
Whoa.
and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it.
Done. He's in there. So they're all loaded up. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. To the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. First pitch
That's the ball.
misses. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sometimes being
1
lucky
and 1.
is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 11-6.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the
throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. That one hammered center field. Marsh going back on this one. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 11-7. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Yelich at the dish. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin.
Base hit, center field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Trying to bunt his way on. Tags the runner. And no throw. He's into first easily. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and now just a 2-run deficit. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Hoskins swings and blasts a high fly ball deep left field, and it's gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Stott over to first in time. And they're happy. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. Bounce to the right side, Hoskins. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That one is gone.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
One gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Turner runs. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 14-11. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And here is Nick Castellanos. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Man at first with one gone. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were fires over to Hoskins. They limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down and makes the grab. So up next, Bryce Turang. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. In the air, out towards left center. That is the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with two of the three hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. That's hard hit on the line. Mitchell hauls it in, two away. Two outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Marsh. On the ground, right side, Turang. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the eighth, and now Christian Yelich. Line drive, base hit right field. And a good start to the inning. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner to second, so two on and nobody out.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And that one clips the corner. Got him! And that is a big first out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the ninth. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
to first. Turner is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We head down. Back here at American Family Field. Now the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Marsh going back. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run. And they cut into the deficit. It's 15-12. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Marsh on the move. Corrals it. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Bryce Terang now at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they're chipping away. It's 15-13.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's Christian Yelich. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He hauls it in, 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it falls. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence as a run scores. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win it tight.